Okay guys, now we're in my vinyl craft room. Please ignore the mess. I have been doing a lot of vinyl lately. Okay, yours will be a 12 by 12 mat. I cannot find mine. But you have this clear coating that goes over your mats. That is to stay on when you're not in use, so that you don't get lint and fuzz and everything else all over it. As you will see, mine has little pieces of paper all over it because I did a lot this morning with it. The cardstock I was going to show you. Sorry for the shadows. There's some cardstock I use that comes in packs. And these that I'm going to show you came from, actually, Walmart. I think these did. And you can use, I don't like using the designer paper that much just because it's thin. It's not as thick, especially if you're going to use it for gift tags, but it's, beautiful paper. You can make cards and everything out of it using your Cricut. So there's the different kind of cardstocks. For today, I'm just going to use one of the colors of the red cardstock I got. Since it's got hearts in it, I think I'm just going to use the bright red. So these are 12 by 12, and they're pretty thick. So I hope y'all got, and you can do it on white, you can do it on anything. We're just right now practicing, so anything you want to use. And I am going to pull that out. I'm doing this one-handed, you all, so bear with me. Okay, there is that. Close this. Now, you probably want to use your light grip mat, which are light blue. My standard grip, they are not sticky. For cardstock, you want to use light grip because if you have a brand new standard grip mat, it's going to stick. And then what happens is if you use paper that shouldn't be on a standard grip, you get paper on it. That will come off, but I just haven't had time to do it. So, you want to line up your corner and side where the paper is lined up to it and to the top. See how it's lined up to the top line? And it don't have to be perfect, but at least get it. Now, you do have a brayer, the roller thing that came with your Cricut, and you can roll that over this and then it'll make it stick really, really good. I just always rub mine down and make sure it's on real good. No bubbles, no nothing. Okay, now you are ready to load. So, you see on the Cricut how that's blinking? When we went from the computer and I told you it was ready, this little light starts blinking. That means load the paper. I'm going to show you something that I wish I'd known. So, you got the paper. You want to make sure that both sides of your mat goes underneath these notches, both sides, and that it is right up to the roller, the edge is. Okay, now push the button and it pulls it in. Now, but guess what? If you got it in there wrong, you got it in there crooked, you go back, push the button, it spits it out. You need to realign it. You can put it back in there the neat way you need to. Hit the button. And it shows it's ready. Now I'm going to hold mine because I have the 12 by 24. And I'm just going to let it cut in real time on here. So you hit the go button. It's blinking. Hit that go button. and it will start cutting. It takes it just a minute. It's cutting out the holes. Now it's doing the hearts. I think I'm going to fast forward it through this because you all know what it does. Okay, so you see it cutting, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, y'all, it pushed it out this far. It's now finished, and you want to hit the unload button and have a hold of your mat before you unload it. Oh my goodness, I can't get it up. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you all. Shoot. I'll show you on the next one. I wanted to show you if it didn't cut through, how you can run it back through. But one other thing I want to show you. So, when you pull this up, as you see, it's cut. Now, when you remove paper off of your mat, never ever pull the paper up and off. Always flip it over, and you want to roll the mat off. If you can see, I'm doing it with one hand, guys, so I can't really, but you want to roll the mat off, because if you roll the paper off, it can tear the paper, or it can leave the paper rolled up and it's hard to fix it. So I'm doing this with one hand, but always use the mat and roll it back, not the paper back. And then, ooh, that really cut really good. And see how pretty? And there is your first. And I expect y'all to have these tags done. We will, still class these lives on Saturdays. Everybody will have to say if they did their homework. Or we could actually start like a Facebook group or something, and that way everybody can show their homework. If y'all like to do that, let me know. But, okay, so we have these. What I wanted to tell you is, say you want to make 50 of these. So once you get these off your mat, and like I said, don't peel the paper off, which I shouldn't do. And you can either slowly scrape these off. You have this little thing that looks like a butter knife that came with your, if you got the Cricut tools with it, and you can scrape these off, put these in a little container, and keep those hearts in case you somehow, sometime want to use them later, or just scrape them off and throw them in the trash, whichever one you want to do. But if you want to make several of these, once you get your mat cleaned off, or if you have another mat, all you do, and I'll show you if I can find my other mat. Golly, y'all, my 12-inch one is a mess. I've got to really clean them. But anyway, you take another mat, put the cardstock on it again. Put it, load it the way you normally would, how I showed you to put the mat and the cardstock on it. Hit this again. You don't even have to go to your computer. It'll cut them all again. And it'll do the same thing over and over and over and over again until you hit done on your computer. So you can continue to cut these and cut these and cut these until you hit done. Now to go to the computer. And instead of doing screen record, I'm just going to show you because it doesn't take any time. You go down here, right hand side, hit done, and there you go. and you just did your first project, if that was your first project. I really, really hope this helps. If you need me to go slower, if you need me to do something else, please let me know. If you all don't care, let me know next time. Do you want to do text? Do you want to do writing on gift cards or gift tags? Do you want to do a card? Do you want to do a design? What's some things that you all would like to do first? That way I'm teaching you something you'll actually use as we go. And if you like this, tell me yay. Any changes, let me know. Constructive criticism, I'm welcome to it because I am no natural teacher. I can tell you that. Hope this helped y'all, and let's see that homework. Even if you didn't do the same tag, that's fine. Let's just, come on y'all, let's do your homework. And then hopefully before Saturday, we will have one more homework assignment, and I'll try to we'll have 2 homework assignments each week. If y'all want to take it down to 1, let me know. But at least 2 every week that we will talk about on Still Classy's Live, if she's okay with that, on Saturdays. Or we can start the Facebook group page where we post our homework, whichever one y'all like to do. Just let me know in the comments. Hope this helped y'all so much. Sorry for the jumping back and forth. I'm not the greatest photographer. See you next time.